Yes, we will pray earnestly for anybody that may have contacted COVID, as well as every other sickness and disease. You know, one of the encouraging things is that we're seeing globally COVID is now on the downside. America is finally beginning to open up. The restaurants are opening once again, and the economy is beginning to come back. But here in Tanzania, I think COVID has had a minimal effect. And I believe the reason is because the Tanzanian people are a people of faith. And you've sought God. And anytime a person will seek God in faith, he will hear that prayer and he'll answer that prayer. And he's guarded and protected this nation. And I can tell you, I love Tanzania. I love being here. I love the people. I love the faith. I love what your president has done and what these great bishops and their wives and the ministers are doing in this nation, because they love people. The business people are leaders in every city. And the leadership, as the leadership goes, so a city goes, so a community goes. That's why what President Magufuli has done in Tanzania has been so powerful for Tanzania. Because while the rest of the world, their economies are shrinking, their people are filled with fear and anxiety, Tanzania is prospering. Tanzania is receiving a blessing because the leadership had the courage and the wisdom and the faith in God to leave this nation open and to call the nation to prayer. And so the opportunity to speak with the business leaders and the government leaders is a great honor for me, because I'll have an opportunity to talk to them about godly leadership. Leadership that transforms, that's not just built around a person, but around an idea of serving, of bringing goodness, bringing value, bringing peace, bringing prosperity to people. And so I'm very excited and honored that I have that opportunity to speak to these wonderful, powerful, important men and women. I certainly intend to give them the best counsel that I have. I have been a businessman for 40 years. I've had thousands and thousands and thousands of employees. I've encountered many challenges through those years, and I've learned some things. And my intention is to try to share some of the wisdom, some of the experience, some of the things that God has shown me over these years, and perhaps help them avoid some of the problems and the mistakes that I have made. Our intention is to bring a great blessing to Moshi through the presentation of the gospel of Jesus Christ. We're going to see lives changed, people that are broken, God is going to restore, people that are lost, He is going to draw into His presence, people that are sick are going to be healed, people will stand up out of their wheelchairs, the blind are going to see, the lame are going to walk, the deaf are going to hear, and Jesus is going to be exalted in this nation and in this city this week.
Matarajio yetu ni kwamba kwanza Kilimanjaro itabarikiwa sana. Neno linasema ukimpokea mgeni kuna kubarikiwa, lakini kumpokea mhubiri ni zaidi ya mgeni, kwa sababu wanapokuja watu wanabarikiwa kiroho. Tukibarikiwa kiroho na kimwili tunabarikiwa pia. Kama alivyosema, kuna watu watapona, kuna watu watafunguliwa, viwete watatembea na mambo makubwa yatafanyika. Kwa hiyo Moshi haitakuwa kama ilivyokuwa, itabadilika kikubwa mno. Na kote alikopita mhubiri huyu, watu hawakubaki kama walibarikiwa. Kwa hiyo labda nitumie nafasi hii kuwakaribisha watu wote wa Moshi. Basi Moshi tu, hata Arusha hapo ni karibu, tunawakaribisha ili waweze kufika kwenye mkutano huo na pia watazipata baraka hizo.
Excited to be here in Moshi again. We so enjoyed our time in 2012, and I'm very excited to speak with all the women of Moshi. It brings my heart so much joy to encourage them in the Lord, to tell them how important they are to God. It's a real honor for me to be able to share with women here, because they're so important and so precious, and I think they probably don't get to hear that enough. So I am very excited to bring a message of hope and also a message that speaks to the foundation of our lives, who we really are, speaks to our identity. And I'm really looking forward to that time. The deepest wisdom from my heart is fear the Lord and trust God. Build your life on the rock that is Jesus Christ.